Manipulating. Mind experiment.
It's no sleep, baby.
Good evening, one and all, and welcome to No Sleep, the podcast, a lovely comedy podcast. And I am AJ Simmons, just one small part of this podcast. I'm going to keep saying podcast a couple times.
Is this a podcast?
This is a podcast.
Okay.
We have a very special guest this evening who you will meet shortly. But first, I have a few jokes. First joke, you may have seen recent news. The lead singer of Jamiroquai, JK, reportedly broke up with Winona Ryder because her breasts were too large and she wanted to have sex too often.
What?
He also reportedly received treatment for this trauma at the University of Dumbasses Hospital. Yeah.
Unbelievable, that guy.
He said this in an interview?
Or something.
Yeah, I saw that
It's
too.
resurfaced.
I don't
recently.
know. Her titties are too big and she wants to fuck all the time.
I was like,
I don't think you like women.
yeah. I was like,
It's pretty clear.
this guy also hates sunrises and licks from a puppy as well. That's interesting. I feel bad saying this because I have friends who use it, but I'm tired of these weight loss semi-glutides. I want the full glutide. I'm trying to lose all the weight. I want to look like that little alien in the head of that guy in Men in Black. All shriveled up. All right. Last one. My alma mater, Pizza Hut, is bringing back the summer reading program.
Ooh, book it.
So if you see me reading Goosebumps, mind your business, all right?
Trying to get that personal pan lined up.
Yes, I'm trying to eat. Man, these all suck. Spirit Airlines goes out of business after 34 years. True story. Which is pretty impressive for an airline no one ever wanted to fly.
Yeah.
When you think about it.
How can an airline go out of business?
They did say it's bad news, though, because the discount airlines are going to start dropping.
Oh, shit.
Went out of business because fuel is too expensive. They can't afford it.
So what do they do with all the planes?
I'd probably sell them to a bigger airline, I imagine.
I like to believe that in the middle of the flight, they got the call. They're like, all right, folks. And then the plane immediately starts going down. And they crack the door. They're like, get the fuck off this plane.
The plane gets
You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here, folks. We're done.
So broke somebody repossessed the plane.
Yeah,
The repo
immediately.
man.
Yeah.
Put it on a tow.
Yeah, tow truck shows up.
Yeah, and a bigger plane comes in front of it and hooks a chain to it. Like, oh, shit, folks. I guess we're going to Detroit.
You see the pilot getting out being like, nah, man, I made the payment.
Repoed mid-flight.
Well,
A little
thank
punch
you.
up on that one.
Yeah, thank you for saving that. You feel free to cut to one of the lovely co-hosts,
Oh,
Tom
my
McGrain.
gosh. Let's see. Where do I begin? I don't know about this. AJ gave me a sweet-ass haircut, guys. I'm sure you can see. If you're watching the podcast, you can see it. So I look good. In my opinion, I'm looking pretty good. So I had to wear this Iron Man wolf T-shirt to contrast that. You see?
He still keeps it real, folks.
That's right. That was good.
Stay
I'm glad
humble.
I started that way. What are you doing? I started a new job today. It's exciting. I was not overwhelmed, but I was whelmed. Okay, all right. No, we're not worried about it. I hate subscription services, but I kind of work for one now.
Right.
But it's a subscription service for water that doesn't give you cancer. So, doing good work in the world.
The Lord's work, some might
right.
say.
The gabagool.
That's right. The other day, I've talked about my neighbor on the podcast before. He's a nice guy, but I'm not a fan. And the other day, I was like, man, he sucks, whatever. But the other, it might have been yesterday. Maybe it was Saturday. I was walking. I go hide by the garage to do stuff where he can't see me. And I was walking back to go into the house. And he walked out of his house, walking over clearly to talk to me. And I just didn't look at him and kept walking and went inside my house.
Hell yeah.
And I got inside. I was like, damn, he's not the asshole. You're the fucking asshole. Oh, well. Good. This is going great. I got to mention this because Everly said I had to. She's got a concert on Thursday. You guys want to know about it?
Plugs.
How you do?
Plugs up front.
Plugs.
Yeah, flexible.
Plugs. Elementary school concert Thursday. Thursday night.
Singing or banging?
Singing. And she'll be, it has a speaking part too.
Okay.
Pretty exciting.
Couple lines.
Oh, this was funny today. This might be the only funny thing I say in this opening bit. But today, my first day at the job, so I'm working with the new guy. He's going to own the company someday.
Are you not the new guy?
I am the new guy. What did I say? He's working with the new guy. I don't know what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah.
I'm working. He's new to me. That's what I should say.
Okay.
And so he's going to run the company someday. I'm not going to say the name of the company ever on the podcast this time, I don't think. By the way.
I don't think.
Anyway, not on purpose. Not on purpose.
Yeah.
So he's driving
Stay
around.
tuned in, folks.
And you got to make small talk. First of all, I'm thinking like, okay, you could be your like charming podcasting self. It's not. I can't do it. It's impossible. Anyway, he's like blah blah blah, making small talk. He's like, so you got any plans tonight? I was like, ooh, because it's podcast.
How do I answer this?
I was like, how do I answer this? I do not want to tell him. So I was like, oh, be hanging out with a couple friends probably. He's like, oh, what are you guys going to do? I was like, oh, we just
Talk.
sit around and talk. Yeah. No one's recording it. Don't worry. Don't worry about that.
So I'm only to take you got in trouble because you mentioned the company's name last time?
I did not, but had they ever listened to it, I probably would have.
Oh, okay.
A bunch of people at the company did listen to it. But
The whole thing.
Yeah. If people, I don't know.
Hard to say.
Yeah. So I won't do it. This company doesn't sell adult beverages, so I'm just going to leave them out of it altogether.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did I have anything? No, not really. We were out eating lunch as a family on Saturday, and we went to the Urban Grill, and they had it on like a 70s R&B funk station. So we're there at 11 a.m., and it's some R&B funk song I've never heard before. And it's like, who's out there making love to your old lady? And I was like, okay, all right. Yeah. Grooving at lunchtime. Like, what does that mean? Like, I don't know what it means.
Well, it is the Urban Grill.
Yeah, that's right.
Sorry, Danny.
Yes. All right, I'm quitting there.
I'm cool.
That was a solid C plus.
Yeah. We both had tough sets tonight.
D minus. All right, it's fine.
But Alex is going to bring it home. Alex Carter.
Well, one, I just want to make an announcement that I realized that Alonzo Hamburger Jones is back and touring again.
Woo, hamburger.
I've been searching for that guy online for years, just trying to find proof of life.
Yeah.
Alonzo Hamburger Jones is one of the greatest comedians ever. He was on Def Jam. He wore a cowboy hat and he said hamburger as a punchline to all of his jokes. Never seen anything like it. I can't get enough. But he just vanished. But I got fed an ad on Instagram that said that he's doing shows in like New Jersey next month or something.
Oh boy.
Thank God.
Are you going to buy a plane ticket?
If I had the time and money, I would. But I'll be keeping an eye, hopefully at some point. If I just see that guy with his cowboy hat saying hamburger live, I can stop probably doing comedy forever. I think that'll complete the whole
Check
thing.
that off the bucket list.
Yeah. But one thing I loved about, or still love about Alonzo Hamburger Jones is the fact that there's a multitude of hamburgers.
Oh, yeah.
It's not always just the hamburger. Sometimes it's hamburger.
Hamburger.
Hamburger?
There's a hamburger for every emotion.
Can we get a hamburger, Sam? It's killing me.
There we go. That's almost like an exasperated, like hamburger.
Oh, yeah.
Did you guys hear that Sinbad's going to be getting out there and doing a...
I saw his post and I'm like, oh, Sinbad, maybe don't do that.
Because he had a stroke or something.
Yeah, he had a stroke.
Last time I saw him, he wasn't looking too hot.
He's still not. He had a stroke a couple years ago and has just been laying low, like recovering. There we go. Perfect. And I saw he was on.
He's going on tour as
He's on social media.
really bad.
Yeah. That's a hamburger right there.
I got love for Sinbad.
Me too, but he is looking rough. I mean, he's in a wheelchair. He can't really talk
He's in a
super
wheelchair?
well.
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
like he looks like a stroke victim, and he's like, I'm coming back out, and it's like
He had like the Tim Curry level stroke.
not quite, but
Okay.
but on that, he was on the path. Yeah, yeah.
Damn, I had no clue. I wasn't tapped in with the Sinbad news.
I like that one too, AJ.
We're having fun.
Did you have any more bits, or should we cut to our very special guest?
We go ahead and cut.
You can cut to the effervescent, the lovely Danny T in his grand return to No Sleep the Podcast.
No Sleep's number one podcast guest.
Yeah.
Far and away.
I think if I did my math right, I think this might be appearance number 8. Ooh. Well, no. Appearance number 7. First one was no cameras.
Oh, yeah.
Do you know how I track
Yep,
them?
yep.
I'm gonna tell you how I track them before I tell you. I only got one bit that I'm gonna try, to be honest. Then other than that, I got something else. So the first time was when I came here with no cameras and
Yes,
I had the
we all remember
I had
that.
the total
Yep.
experience.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
And then I counted 2 Christmas shows. One was shitty because I didn't get a gift.
Right, of
the
course.
second one was awesome. Again, I got a bunch of gifts, but
Yeah.
Toll fucking cheaped out on them, didn't give me shit. So yeah.
That's my
Classic
bit.
Toll.
Yeah.
And then one time I sat in for Toll, another time I sat in for Alex, and then one was about the Booty Man. I remember that
Yep.
one for sure. And then tonight, so that's 7.
All
It
right.
might be
about right.
another one that I might have missed, but at least 7.
That sounds about right.
Yeah,
That's a lot of rings.
I know, man. Yeah, and then for my ideal or premise, I don't think it's a joke yet. I recently went and done something really nice for my wife, and we went to a baseball game. I'm not a big baseball fan, even though I wear the Cardinals hat. I'd wear it because I'm from St. Louis, but she loves the Minnesota Twins. So I got some tickets. We went up to Minnesota to watch a game and everything else.
Nice.
And like I said, I'm not a baseball fan, but I'm definitely a food fan. So I went to eat hamburgers.
Hamburgers.
Hamburgers, hot dogs, French fries. $95.
God.
God damn.
Well, we had drinks. My bad. We had souvenir cup drinks.
Okay.
But $95 was a lot of money for just that basic food.
God damn.
No shit. So I figured, you know what? I wish I could get my vendor's license. I would go in there and I would start me a little vending place and make money. But I would make sure to outclass my competition.
Yeah.
I have meatballs and spaghetti. You know what goes great with a stand-up double? Meatballs and spaghetti. And you know what? You know what goes well with a home run? Goddamn pancakes, baby. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
And if you have a problem with ticket sales, just be really good at having like pancakes and spaghetti. You'll sell like tickets out the butt. Because just think about it. Like,
How much are you going to charge for your pancakes?
$95. That is the going rate, apparently. It was like, man, we sold out tonight's game, but it was like half the people in the crowd, oh, they came for Danny spaghetti and meatballs.
yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm going for.
Free meatball night.
Yeah.
There you go. Free meatball night. And then another thing, Alex, you know this. I don't know if you have been there, AJ. I'm getting ready to do a show where it's about improv. And I am not a big improv guy. I do a lot of writing and prep work and everything else, but I want to try it tonight. So for my next bit, I want somebody to just throw out a topic. Can't be titties, can't be porn, can't be sex, none of the generals. Give me a
Not
topic.
the R, S, T, L, and N and E of Danny.
Yes. not my MOP.
Yes.
Give me just a topic, see if I can riff on it. Who got one? Take the first one.
Three
Houseplants.
What, house plants?
Houseplants.
House plants? House plants.
I got news for you.
I got nothing. Good job, Tony. Good job. No, I don't have shit.
I'm gonna come to this show for sure. Danny just going.
Pass.
Next one. Give me a different one. I said not titty. Somebody say titty.
I was just kidding. Danny has a massive meltdown.
I'm gonna have to prepare for that house plant.
Yeah, that was a good curveball.
I would fuck a house plant. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Sure, yeah.
Little Venus flytrap.
There you go.
Spread that. It's all gooey in there. Just some thought. Are you open to?
Venus thirst trap?
Yeah. Are you open to punch ups on your Minnesota Twins joke? By the way.
And twins.
Yeah, let's go for it. What you got?
Well, when you first set it up, I was thinking you were going to take it in the direction of you told your wife you got tickets to a Minnesota Twins game, but then you just take her to like a hotel and it's two Minnesota twin like and she watches you fuck them.
Bottom of the ninth.
That is a joke told by a single man.
Yeah.
Not a man that is married.
Yeah.
'Cause when I get home, she's like, "Hey, what was that Minnesota joke you was talking about?" Like, nah, I'm
you
good.
misheard me. Pass.
She does watch, so yes, believe me, she always gives me critiques and everything. One thing, she's like, "You need to sit up more. You slouch too much, and why you got to talk about like porn so much?" Like, I like porn. I don't know what else to say. So
It's a podcast. We have very limited subject matter here.
I'm sorry, Mrs. T. I shouldn't have brought that.
Mrs. T. That's pretty great.
Oh shit.
God damn. It's much to my chagrin, Toll, that I tell you this. Some more people at the job site have started listening to the podcast.
Oh yeah.
And one of them came up to me today. He was like, "Oh man, I love the podcast. So funny. You guys, you sound like great friends. Quick question: is Toll's a obese black man?" He was dead serious. I was like, "He's not black.
I'm not obese. At least not morbidly obese.
I described you as husky."
Yeah. He got titties.
well, you sound black to people? Too?
Yes,
It
it's
keeps
a
happening.
common occurrence.
Wow.
It's come up at least 3 or 4
Sarah
times.
thought I was black. It goes all the way back to my days at S&K Menswear, Danny.
Yeah.
What doesn't?
Yep.
A fellow black man thought Toll was
Called
black.
it. He said he's asking about his suits for his wedding. He said, "You a brother, right?" I said, "No, but thank you."
I said, no, actually, I'm not. I can't believe you thought that.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Sir, you just made my day.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it might be a combination of the low, gravelly kind of voice, some of the timbre to your voice, as well as your name is very unique.
That's true.
Plus all the N bombs he drops.
Yeah.
That's true.
Not when Danny's here.
Oh shit.
Yeah, but that cracked me up today.
That's funny. I like it.
Toe.
Toe.
You guys know what I've been watching lately?
What have you been watching, Dan?
I've been watching these fucking like Discovery, like Animal Channel, like clips or whatever. Like the last one I saw, this fucking like thing had fell into a crocodile pit. Like I don't know, in Africa somewhere, it's just a pit full of just crocodiles. And this thing was running for its life, like left and right, and it couldn't get up the fucking thing, like the cliff to get back up there. And the dude who's like announcing it is just like this very like morbid, scary ass dude. Like even though the baboon tries his best, it can't make it back up and is facing this inevitable doom and all this other shit. Then all of a sudden it just eats the fucking monkey. Like, goddamn, dude, that's a sad, terrible story. And it happens with a whole bunch of stuff. It's like a porcupine got ate by a fucking leopard, and like this polar bear was fighting wolves and shit. So it's like, wow, where are all these things happening at? And it's like, I never understood the whole appeal to like old Rome, you know, sticking animals and shit together to fight the thing. But now I get it.
Yeah.
It's very entertaining and just crazy to watch. So that's what I've been watching.
On some of those documentaries and shows, they'll make it very dramatic, where it'll be like two polar bears fighting.
Yes.
One of them gets their ass beat,
Right.
to the point where like the paw's all broken, and,
Yeah.
and like, well, and now the bitch ass polar bear has to
Yeah.
take the long walk
Yep.
to the nearest glacier, and it's 5,000 miles away.
Yep.
And they just follow it with like a drone or whatever, and just watching this sad polar bear
limp away.
and you just know he's gonna die.
Yeah, that must be some hellified camera stuff though, because they get pretty close to all them
Yeah.
animals, man.
Yeah, they're out there for like 9 months to get a minute and a half of footage of a little bug on a leaf,
Yeah.
like, with all the shit
With a
set up.
lens this long.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
just crazy stuff.
We were 4 miles away, and it's like
Yeah.
a macro shot, like
Yeah.
of an inch of space. Cool.
You know, a badass animal though, the hippo. It seems
Oh, yeah.
like nice and cuddly, but man, those things are vicious, man.
Yeah.
It kicks the shit out of crocodiles and everything.
There's a great documentary. I think it's called King of the Hippos, narrated by Mark Hamill from many years ago.
The Tolman
where they have
Band
like
story.
fucking that's right.
Just kidding.
And they have like there's the hippos have funerals and shit. It's all
What?
Yeah, dude. They float like a hippo died. And they like float it to the side of the river and keep it there, and they like will go visit it and every day, and
What?
it's pretty crazy all the stuff they do.
This on YouTube?
Yeah, I think it's called King Hippo. It might be. It was
I'm
on.
going to watch that shit tonight.
It was on
Yeah.
PBS.
Because they do sort of look like doughy and kind of soft.
Soft,
and,
yeah.
and-
No, they're fat. They run fast as hell.
Yeah.
They don't actually swim. They run on the bottom of the water.
Yeah.
Kind of like on the bottom of the river.
They kill thousands of people a year.
They kill
Yeah.
more people a year than
Get
any
out of
other
here.
animal.
Yeah.
Than more than any other
because
animal.
people
Yeah.
think they're cuddly because of
they
the
just-
hungry hippo game.
Well, and they're mean. They'll
Yeah.
fucking kill you.
Because they'll come
Yeah.
at you.
Yeah.
Their big ass mouth.
Yeah.
And they use their tails to spread shit everywhere. Like if you piss them off, they'll take a big shit and go and shoot shit all over the place with their tails.
Rhinos kind of sound like assholes, if I'm being honest.
yeah.
pretty crazy.
They're
They do
super
all-
territorial. I think
Yeah.
that's why there's so many deaths too, is that
Yeah, they don't fuck around.
you'll like accidentally run up on their territory. And it's like a gang where we're going to have 50 hippos on
Yeah.
you, stomping you.
And they're not trying to eat you. They just want to fucking kill you.
But
Yeah.
where are they at? They down at Grays Lake or some shit? Like,
Couple.
who's running
Yeah.
into hippos around?
All over Africa.
Africa, yeah.
the Nile.
Oh, it ain't black people getting killed by those hippos.
And then there's
Oh,
some
yeah.
of
Bullshit.
who's the
got news for you.
drug dealer? Because they got a hippo
Escobar
problem.
has the
Pablo
Escobar. He brought a few of them in to his little hidden ranch.
Yeah, now
in
there's thousands of
Colombia.
hippos.
Now they're out of
Yeah,
control
yeah.
hippos in Colombia.
What, to keep people off his property?
No, they just
He's
they
having
just,
for pets.
You know, he
Like,
got arrested,
yeah.
and the cops didn't go. The hippos keep having babies, and all of a sudden they're like, "Oh fuck, there's a lot of hippos out
Can they
there."
survive in that area?
Oh yeah,
Wow.
They're just not from there.
Yeah.
And it's tough to handcuff a hippo.
It is.
Yeah.
Try to get them out of there.
Those DEA agents, no match.
Yeah.
I keep seeing videos.
Well,
Not,
even like a polar bear, of the bears from the outside, maybe because of Coca-Cola and a few movies and stuff, I'm like,
they seem pretty chill.
they seem chill.
They are not chill.
They're the least chill.
Yeah, they will
By
rip
the
your
same-
face off.
They're like the most scary of the whole bunch.
Yeah, that's commercials and society tricking us, making us think they're friendly and nice.
Yeah, then you watch one of these a nice bear documentary, and then they show polar bear eating the ass out of a sea lion.
Yeah.
And it pulls its head up, and it's just red blood all over its
yeah.
white fur. You're like, okay,
Yeah.
yikes!
translucent fur.
It is. That's right. It is translucent.
I've learned that from watching all the animal videos.
Danny, come to bed. Watch my video.
I would give up watching porn and watch me some animal videos.
There you go, Dan.
There you go.
Did you find King Hippo?
No, I was just going to show you there.
Just some pornography.
Spraying its shit everywhere.
Oh, that's gross. Why would you show me that?
I don't know. I wasn't sure if you guys thought it was true or not.
Hey, have you ever seen Two Girls, One Cup?
I have.
Real quick.
Yeah.
Real quick.
It's also about shit.
Yeah. I remember watching that vividly.
Yes.
I threw up.
My manager at McDonald's showed me that video for the first time. I was like, that's how you become a manager, I guess. That's how you become
That's
the
some
boss.
next level stuff right there.
Yeah.
That was before that whole
Forbidden
HR
knowledge.
thing. Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
you imagine if you reported them to HR, it's like, hey, come in here. AJ said you was showing them some kind of video. You want to show us this video?
Yeah.
Sure. Let me see. I can't remember sweating like crazy.
Sir, you've been released from Hamburger University.
Give me your degree.
Yes.
Hand it over.
Now, I love those animal documentaries, especially when I was still smoking weed. Pop one of those babies on.
Different feel.
Oh, I mean, just you zone right into it because the footage is so amazing, you know? I mean,
It is.
It's,
I've always loved them.
it's like the best. I mean, it's better than movie footage, you know?
You're watching a fucking weird fish make a nest on the bottom of the ocean for half an hour. You're like, is this the greatest thing I've ever seen?
Yeah.
I'm loving it.
There was another one I saw where it talked about painted dogs in Africa. Apparently, those things are fucking crazy as shit. It's like 30 to a pack or whatever.
Yep.
Oh, shit.
And I don't know how the people did it. They're weird as shit. They name the dogs and they know like which one comes from what lineage is, everything.
Oh,
else. Like,
yeah.
well, this is the pack and this is the sister of this one and this is Sarah and this one is Kinley. And like, how do you guys know what dog is what dog?
I mean, if you're staring at the same dogs for like 2 years straight.
I guess. And yeah, and then it was just, they just followed these dogs and it was interesting. They made it interesting shit.
Yeah.
With the storylines they had and how two of them were sisters and they fought and then they would attack each other to kind of fight for territory. It was crazy. But I didn't realize those dogs they've been surviving in Africa with lions and all these other
yeah,
furs.
dude.
So,
Thousands and thousands of years. Yeah.
wow. Yeah. Painted dogs.
Be funny to take out like a corgi and just see if it would fit in with the the wild dogs.
Immediately gets torn to shreds.
Yeah, some English bulldog
Yeah.
heaving and hoeing.
So I saw I forget where I was, but I was walking. I saw this person walking their dog, and it looked like a beagle. I was like, "Wait, what the hell?" I said, "What kind of dog is this?" He said, "It was half lab. Half lab, half English bulldog. It's the weirdest fucking dog I've ever seen."
Whoa.
Yeah,
I imagine that was
and
an
it was
ugly
like
dog.
it was awesome. It had short leg. It was shaped like I said it first. I think
Beagle.
not a beagle. Looks basset hound. It was shaped like a basset hound, but it didn't have like the droopy face. But it did have sort like if you mix the bulldog face with the lab face, it was fucking weird. It was
Nice.
interesting. Yeah,
God damn.
yeah.
Yeah, that's people playing God with some of those animals and everything.
Yeah.
It reminds you of that South Park thing where he kept putting two asses on everything in South Park. You guys know the scientist dude?
Yeah.
A monkey with two asses. He was a horse with two asses.
Not to get too sciencey, but we're already kind of down this road. When did the ass become the ass that we know and love? You know, like, was that a natural selection thing of the people with nicer asses had sex more, and then thus more better asses were created? You know what I'm saying? Or because I feel like I've never seen a cave
I think
woman with
people
like a
have-
fat ass. You know,
We're living in a time where the ass is king still.
right?
So
Bullshit.
there's all sorts of women plumping up their butts and injecting and the videos and all, like that's the thing to have. So we're living in like the ass era right now.
But there's some good. I mean, it seems like even the grass-fed asses are still
Of course.
Off
That's
off
the
the
best.
charts, too,
Organic.
though.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
farm to table.
Farm to table ass.
Yeah.
Yes.
But I've just never seen like a cave woman with like a fat ass. You know what I mean?
No,
Like
but there was.
I bet they had some fucking quads on them.
Yeah, because I wondered if they were moving around a lot, if it just kind of naturally formed that way, or if it was more like a sexual selection type thing.
That's a good question. I wish I
Unfortunately,
had
none of
more.
us know.
I wish I had more to offer to this conversation because I don't know if you guys know this. I'm more of a titty man myself.
It's true. It's true.
Is that a lifelong passion, Danny?
It was a passion, I would say, from third grade. The first time I really seen some titties and knew what I was looking at.
Yeah.
And it was some surprise titties. She's probably dead now, but I remember it was my third grade
Rest in
teacher.
peace.
Oh,
Yeah, Miss Gray. And, you know, back then you used to go to the desk and they'd check your
we're
paper
diving
or
in here.
whatever and everything else. And while she was checking my papers, I remember she had this blouse on that was just buckled open just enough. And I could see down, I could see like stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Like I was
Titty
like,
meat.
ooh.
You're like, huh? Now this I like.
I was going up to get my paper check every time.
I just need you to double check a couple things here.
Miss Gray, I think I got this wrong.
Your paper is wet, Danny.
Danny, you can go back to your desk. I think I need to stay here for a while.
Yeah, actually, I really shouldn't.
Yes.
Don't you remember the first time you really like seen the titty? Almost like you remember the movie like in Big. The first time Tom Hanks saw titties, he turned the light back on.
Yeah.
You remember the first time you really saw a titty and that feeling? When
Yeah.
was that?
I don't want to talk about it.
Have you guys heard this story? Is this something I'm missing here? God damn it.
I don't think I've heard that story.
Oh, it was my sister's. I don't want to talk about it.
Withdrawn, Your Honor.
Yeah, withdrawn. No further questions. I remember mine vividly. I remember we were living in St. Louis at the time, so maybe there was something in the water of St. Louis.
St.
Danny.
Louis.
But we were living in St. Louis on the base, and on the base housing, at least there, it was all kind of like duplexes where you sort of shared a middle wall, but it was like two houses pushed together, you know, one floor.
A duplex.
A duplex or a buy home, maybe
Right.
is what it's called. But each had its own backyard, but we were friends with the family next to us as well. And I remember the mom, this is when I like figured out what tan lines kind of were. Like tan lines were very exciting to me as a young man.
Right.
And I remember I would climb the tree in our yard, kind of shimmy my way up. And then she, like in the movies, would be laying in one of those like beach loungers with like the foil thing
Yeah.
in front of her, just sunning herself. And I'd be like, look, you know, holding on to the tree, like
Right.
looking, trying to look at her boobs. And I remember, have you ever seen those? It's like the powdery sucker where it's like one color on top,
Oh,
and
yeah.
another color on
I
the
think
bottom.
the lollies.
The lollies.
Yeah.
I just remember thinking like her boobs look like lollies because
That's my only frame of reference. I'm only.
it'd be like tan, and then you could see like the white part, and I was
Right.
like, I want to see more of the white part.
Yeah. I want to suck her right now real bad. I don't know what's happening.
Yeah, and I remember like thinking like the tree felt good, but wasn't sure like what was going on.
Yeah.
But I was just kind of holding on to it.
You feel a bunch of things connecting in your body. You're like, whoa.
I mean, I got the bit. I was staring at a Victoria's Secret for like 5 hours in my family's den, being like, rock hard, just
Yeah.
staring at it. And like,
Something's happening.
Yes.
But yeah,
Yep.
those boobs were formative for me.
Oh, yeah. Good times.
Yeah. And that's when you're at an age where you, at least for me, I didn't understand like social graces at all. So
Sure.
if she was just around the house, it'd be,
AJ, quit staring.
Cash Patel and her boobs.
yeah.
What a wonder. What about you, Alex? You got to have it first.
I was probably 10 or so. And neighbors next door had a daughter who was in high school. It was a nice day outside. Like this time of year, like spring, wasn't summer yet. And I was running around in the yard, and I was chasing a basketball, and I was just turning my head to go get it, and I caught, she was in the backyard sunning herself. And I turned, and she like pulled her top up to adjust it, just was like, you know, didn't just like doing the thing. And I was like, huh. and I kind of went and got the basketball, and I like slowly like walked around the car to be like, but I couldn't really. I'm like, wow, that was. I've never seen something like that before.
You see like under boob. And
Yeah,
stuff
yeah, like the
that?
boobs. Like,
Oh,
she just kind of flopped them for a second and like reset. And I was like, huh. Well,
basketball sucks.
yeah,
I want to be around that.
yeah. Take my He-Man toys and immediately throw them in the garbage can.
Yeah.
That's a wrap on those.
I'm a man now.
Yeah.
I think it's something to be said about a surprise titty compared to a titty you expect to see.
Right.
Like,
Oh, yeah.
if you got a woman, like you getting ready to mess around and she takes a show, it's like, oh, I like them. Don't get me wrong. It's still just a titty you expect to see. But when you're out somewhere playing basketball or just kind of hanging out or whatever, and then you just see a titty by surprise, like that's a different thing. It's almost like a Voyager titty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
Oh,
special titty.
It's like a comet going across the sky.
like that bonus titty. Like I wouldn't expect to see this today.
Surprise titty. Make a wish.
Yeah.
But I've had negative surprise titties too.
Yeah.
Where like I remember one time
Unwelcome surprise.
unwelcome surprise titties. Like I remember one time I was at my girlfriend's apartment in Ames, and her roommate came out of her room and had one titty out, and I was like, and they were real small titties, and I was like, oh my god! I was like, what do you say? I don't know. I was like,
You're like, bad titty.
Yeah.
like itching myself,
Yeah.
you know, like, come
Ma'am.
on, yeah, like, excuse me. And one time I was on a boat, a pontoon boat, a party boat I was the only white guy
What?
on this party boat.
Here we go.
Yeah,
Where are you at?
Toll is
I was
down.
at Big Creek. I know.
Yeah.
And I was on this
Toll's
party
a
boat.
freak, Nick.
Yeah, I was on an urban party boat, and this girl, she got out of the water, and her freaking titty was hanging out, and I was like, I didn't know what.
Somebody's got to do something about
Yeah, I just
You
let
started
it-
running at it.
it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Fell right
I didn't
in the
do
water.
anything, but it was uncomfortable. Yeah,
Yeah.
Wow. I don't think I've ever seen a bad surprise titty. But with the roommate,
it wasn't bad. It was more uncomfortable, more
Right.
awkward. Yeah.
with that roommate, you think she did that on purpose?
Was she trying to lure you?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
This is the same. Her roommate's the same when we went to the strip club with her, and they like ripped her fucking clothes off.
Who did?
The strippers.
Ripped your room? The
No, they
roommate?
ripped her room. Yeah, the roommates. They
Wow.
like to where I was like, hey, I was like, that seemed.
That's assault, brother.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So
Yeah.
it wasn't cheese in the mousetrap, is what you're saying.
I don't know what you mean by that.
Oh, like she was trying to like lure you.
I don't think so. No. It was straight up like she came out and she was just like
Accident.
talking and just like that, and I was like,
She can fill it out?
yeah. I don't know. I don't know. She couldn't feel it out, as far as I know.
Yeah.
I should have just grabbed her shirt and been like, whoop.
You got some right here.
Very slowly.
Yeah.
Actually, I just do that, except I pull the other one out.
Yeah.
Let me help you out.
I had this whole ideal about, and I think I'm pretty sure I used it as a joke one time. I think women with bigger titties are lazier when it comes to like having sex compared to women with no titties or smaller titties. Because my theory was they got big titties, and all this time they've never really had to work at it. Guys are like super pleased, like, oh, big titties, get to play with them. I do stuff, and they was like, yeah, just do what you want to do. I'm just here. Women with smaller titties, it's like, I don't have much to work with, so let me do everything I need to do to get you going because I'm trying to make up for not having as much for you to play with or look at or, you know, whatever.
Right.
So that's been my theory or my feel. What do you guys
I think it's kind of like
truth in
the
I think it's a fair hypothesis.
like the supermodel type ladies aren't going to do nothing, but then if you get like pick up a lady at, I don't know, your local dive bar that's unattractive, and she'd probably work for it. You know,
You would pick up an unattractive woman?
I wouldn't. No,
Not
but
once.
not once.
Court, the defense likes to bring up Exhibit A.
I think you guys would be shocked that I really, for the most part, I've shut some ladies down in my day.
Wow.
Wow. I would be surprised. Not that I think you're a slouch or anything, just as a younger man.
Most
it's
dudes,
like-
I think dudes are surprised more than even. I mean, I've had,
Hey, Toll was punching way above his weight class for a
Yeah.
long time.
yeah.
The dudes Toll turned down were very surprised. What the fuck?
So,
Yeah.
yep.
So that's how I feel about that. I think that's
I
the
think
same way
you're-
women think about men if they don't have a big dick. Then they have to do all this other stuff to keep them entertained.
Gotta
make
learn to eat
money.
pussy.
Yeah, eat pussy, all that other kind of stuff.
Could be a. I was.
I had to learn to eat pussy because my dick doesn't fit anywhere.
What? It don't fit nowhere because it's too big. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That one went way over my head.
That was my dick.
Whoa.
It's an ongoing theme of
That also reminds me, Toad turning people down. You know, you remember those? It was a commercial anyway about Trojan condoms. This dude went to this house. His girlfriend wasn't there, but the sister was there. She was hot.
Yeah.
And she's like, I always wanted you. I wanted you to come upstairs and have sex. And he runs out to the car or whatever. And he's like, oh, you passed. Hooray. And it's like, that's why you always keep condoms in the car or some shit like that. Because he was going to get condoms, but it looks like he's a good guy. Imagine Toad like turning chicks down, being a good guy. Like, oh yeah, that's what I was doing. Right?
Yeah.
I'd like to get to know you more. Yeah. Never talk to me. I was thinking the big titty girls might do less because of the strain on their back, you know? Like maybe just carrying around those jugs.
backs.
Yeah.
I'd just like to say my field research does not support your.
I think it all depends on how shitty their dad was. You know?
Then once again, that's just a theory.
Yeah.
And once again, maybe it was just I just met a lot of lazy bitches. I don't know.
That's always a possibility.
Could be.
So you're trying to say that women with big titties you've been with have been very engaged.
That's what I'm trying to say.
But here's the comparison. Have you been with ones with small ones?
Yeah.
And how were they? Not engaged? You saying it's the opposite?
I'm
Small
saying
titties?
it's inconclusive right now. Yeah.
Okay.
We only have
Inconclusive.
anecdotal evidence.
Yeah.
That's
Not enough to
because-
really support.
Yeah. We need a larger test.
Bring in the parade of women with different size titties.
Tell us about your sexual exploitation.
We are
Fill
scientists.
us in.
I could see possibly with the theory that because I've definitely met buxom ladies who seem to rest almost all of their attractiveness on the titties. I've ran into that before for sure, where you can tell that's the crowning achievement.
Here's the feature.
Yep. This is the keystone of what I could bring to the table.
This is the headliner.
I can be the
Yeah.
biggest bitch. I can be rude. I can do all that because people still gonna try and see them.
Yep.
Yeah.
And they're right.
Well, I think you should continue that research if you can. By interviews,
I have
surveys.
a pretty narrow sample size. Right?
Interviews and surveys. That's what I said. Not field study.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interviews and surveys.
Gotcha. All right.
Polling.
Polling. Not that polling.
No.
Polling.
And I mean, even sticking on that whole theme, you guys remember the whole theme about blondes, brunettes, redheads, and all that other kind of stuff?
Right.
Now, I've never been with a whole bunch of white women. I think you guys have been with more white women than I have, even though I play football.
We'll take that into account.
I will give you guys credit. Do you find any difference in that? I mean, I know it's a stereotype that it doesn't fall 100%, but still, has there been a difference with redheads and blondes and brunettes and all that stuff?
My conclusion is all women are dumb.
I want to say now I don't support Toad. I don't want to be involved in this misogynistic thing. I had nothing to do with that comment.
Across the board.
No. I have 3 daughters and a wife. I am not going home with that.
I'm surrounded
not
by
speak
women.
on my behalf.
Yeah. Like, did Dad just say we're dumb?
He said
Big
women,
trouble.
baby, not girls.
That's
women.
right.
Yeah. And the dog
Still
has
time for
now.
you.
Have I noticed any difference?
I've just noticed difference in. I mean, it has.
Personalities.
Yeah, I don't. I'm trying to. Because
all a hazy
who's
cloud
actually
for me.
blonde? That's the other thing. you
That's
know?
a good point.
Yeah, well, you dye your
Yeah.
hair, you know.
Yeah.
I would say that any of the red-haired girls I've been with did seem to be like the most
Adventurous.
Yeah, adventurous. That's probably a better word. I was gonna say promiscuous. That's probably not the best word. Like they were just
You're the most whorish.
yeah. Thank you. Yes.
Trying to find the right word.
Yeah. They didn't seem to be the most kind of fiery sexually.
No.
But I don't know if that's a chicken or the egg type of thing where, like, maybe as redheads, they're sort of told that. Almost like you become
Redheads
your
and red
name.
bed,
You'd
yeah.
have to ask like Wilt Chamberlain or some
Yeah.
legendary coxman.
Or
like-
Ric Flair. Ric Flair
Yeah.
claims to do more than Wilt Chamberlain.
Oh, that's true.
Did you
Yeah,
see
that's
that?
what I'm saying. Yeah. Yeah, find some old 80s wrestler and ask him, you're like, well, hold on a second.
Yeah.
You'll get his fucking printout and be like, well,
You get his tally book.
from 1987 to 1994, here's what I got for you.
Yeah.
It depends on the generation.
Yeah.
And by far, like, dark hair women supposed to be the most boring, I guess. No?
I don't think I've run into that.
I'm just going off what they say. People
Yeah.
always want to be blonde because everybody's dying themselves blind. Redhead's supposed to be fiery, so that just leaves brunettes to be just like the humdrum. Just
In the 80s, we were all led to believe that blondes were morons. That was
Yes.
that
Airheads.
was the joke.
yeah.
yeah.
Blonde jokes. Good stuff.
There was never any redhead jokes, were there?
Oh, I'm sure there were.
Like fire crotch, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's
That cuts both ways.
I remember I used to do a bit about hair
Gender neutral.
color. I talked about how I thought it'd be cool if a woman's hair smelled the same way it looked. That means a blonde woman, her hair would smell like bananas and pineapples. A redhead, her hair would smell like strawberries and cherries. And a brunette, her hair would smell like chocolate and shit. You know? That was it. And like, I know you brunettes hate me, but that's fine. You're not the cool one anyway. And then that was it. And I stopped doing that joke, if you can't tell.
That's got legs.
Because I had no research to back that up. The brunettes, actually, it'd be more brunettes. They'd be like, boo, fuck you. Like, my bad. And then I stopped telling the joke.
Did any of you ever get caught by like a parent while hooking up with?
While making whoopee.
Yes. or any sexual activities. Really?
No. For the most part, I don't think so.
No, normally it'd be out and about somewhere. I never did it in any place around adults.
Right.
Fucking around adults, AJ?
Well, yeah.
I feel a story coming on.
Hey, Mom, don't come in my room.
Yeah, when I was working in Story City, Alex's hometown,
Hell yeah. Shout out to the Norseman.
I was working at a nursing home there, and I started seeing a girl there that I worked with. A dietary
At the nursing
aide.
home, okay.
Yes, I was a cook at the nursing home.
Ah.
So as you can guess, life was going well. And she was a dietary aide, and we were seeing each other. And she was cool and like a lot of fun, and like to hook up and stuff. And even to this day, I'm like, I can be sexual, Danny. Don't get me wrong.
Okay.
I'm a sexual beast.
I took the word for it.
time,
But I can be a little shy as well at times, especially in situations like that where we were in, I think, my car or her car in the driveway of her place. Granted, we're both like in our 20s at this point, right? But she lived at home. And so she decided that she wanted to blow me in the back of the car, right?
Fair enough.
And I'm like, this sounds cool. It's nighttime. I'm like, what's the worst that could happen? And so
So you start blaring Love in an Elevator in your car.
so I'm getting this blowjob from her. It's pretty nice. I'm enjoying myself. but I sort of have, like, my head back, like, sort of like that.
Sure.
And then I hear a door sort of clang, smash open, and I hear, Olivia, get your ass in the house. And her dad was like a pretty intimidating guy. I mean, I was in my 20s, so I guess I was a young man. But, that,
You didn't want that smoke.
Yeah, it's different than like a dad. Like a dad still has.
You should have rolled the window down and been like, she's going to be a minute.
Maybe two.
Yeah, it's going to be longer now.
Quit talking to me.
It's only going to take longer to keep interrupting. No, I was terrified.
Oh, yeah.
Something like that never happened
Your
before.
penis instantly vanishes in a
Yes.
puff of smoke.
And he was
gone.
pissed. And she was like, I'm sorry. And like wiping her mouth. And like,
Oh man.
getting out. And she's like, I'll talk to you tomorrow. And then I'm like, just like pulling my
You gotta
pants
get in
out.
the front of your car.
Can I roll over inside the car?
Yeah. Have to get out. I'm like, all right, well, And I'm like, he must have been like a kitchen little above the sink window that he must have looked down and be like, oh, I wonder what they're up to out there. And then
AJ's head's hanging back in ecstasy in the back seat of the car.
a dad's worst nightmare.
Truly.
But you know the craziest part about that story, AJ? You're literally sitting in her driveway.
I know. But there was some, the danger of it was appealing too,
Oh, like goddamn! Just
Like that
back
was something
up a little bit.
Yeah.
You were playing with fire and you
Yeah.
got burned.
Yeah.
You got burned.
I liked the warmth for a second. But yeah, I don't know what. But I think that was the fun thing about her was that she was just kind of crazy like that.
Wow.
Like one time we were upstairs, and I think her and her sister shared a room. Her younger sister, who was also like over 18.
Sure.
Yeah.
Let me clean this up. We cannot fact check it.
But it was like
18 and a half.
Yeah, which one is crazier? Which one of you got bigger titties?
I heard a rumor from a friend of mine. You big titty bitches are lazy. And I would love for you to prove them wrong. Yeah. But it was like late at night. I wasn't. I think I was allowed to be there, but I wasn't going to be staying the night or anything like that because she lived at home. But her sister was like in her own like twin bed or whatever, and then we were like hanging out over in her bed area. But her sister had fallen asleep, and she was like, "No, it'll be fine. We'll just do it."
Oh, boy.
Do it."
I don't like where this is going.
She'd like want to do stuff like that,
Damn.
And when you're a young man, that's kind of thrilling.
In college,
I literally can't say no. I am
Yeah.
a young man.
in college, I did it in a room full of people
Yeah.
on a loft bunk. This was like, all right,
Yeah.
quiet.
Wow.
Yeah.
You guys are crazy, man. I got crazy stories, but I don't think I've ever been that adventurous. I'm pretty humdrum, I guess.
Yeah.
Room full of people, sister in a room.
So did the sister wake up?
I mean, it's hard to say.
His head was leaned back to next.
He wasn't watching anymore.
That's AJ's
Yeah.
The
move.
dad comes busting in again.
God damn it.
Olivia, get your ass out of here.
I thought he was gonna fuck me up. I was like, when they throw the dad voice on,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like I'm gonna have to fight this dad
Yeah.
with my penis out.
That's the only way to fight a dad, AJ.
It is.
Assert dominance.
That's right.
Yes. Yeah, my scared penis. Yeah.
Yeah, that is a hard feeling as a dad.
Yeah.
Because once again, here's the crazy part. Well, so you should.
I'm not
do you
there
have
yet.
kids, Alex? It's weird because guess what? You want to be mad at the guy, but you can't. It's your
Yeah.
daughter.
Yeah.
Your daughter is part of this whole thing, and you can only correct or discipline your daughter. You can't do anything with the dude who's just being a dude because you put
Yeah.
yourself, in their shoes. One, that's weird, but you have to be like, hey, that's what dudes want to do.
There's some funny videos to watch. Is dads giving dirty looks to boys hugging their daughters, basically.
Yeah.
Like these kids, like little girls, like a boy will give them a hug, like another little boy, and the dads are like,
I know where this is headed.
yeah, exactly. Like, and it's montages of that, and it's pretty damn funny.
I mean, now that you're a dad, and obviously
Yeah.
Alex has been a dad the whole time I've known him, but my sister becoming a mom, I think about like me and my first girlfriend in high school, we would always go down and hang out in the basement, right? And in my head, and I'm sure her head as well, we'd always be like, we're just gonna like play board games. Meanwhile,
I'm gonna get you a Monopoly this time.
yeah, it was,
Oh, you're going to play board games in the suck and fuck dungeon?
yes. Where I'm like the sex smell must have been like wafting into like
the humidity in the house is just shot up.
yes, it's like a rainforest, in there. A stinky rainforest.
Yeah,
you
people
know?
people always think basements have a musty smell. That is not musk, sir.
Yeah.
Smell of
That's
sex.
sex stank.
That's badussy. It's butt, dick, and pussy.
I like you defined it. Thank you for all you viewers.
But I just remember thinking like, oh, we're so clever.
We're clear. We're fucking
clear.
golden.
They have no idea what we're doing down here. Meanwhile, if you even open
Yeah,
the
you're
door,
8 steps down the stairs and your dick is out.
Yeah. Yeah. Been down there for a long time.
It's never a good sign as a parent when you go downstairs and it's just a bunch of scrambling and people moving, and you get there and everybody's in a perfect position, just sitting and watching. Like,
Oh, hey, yeah.
shit.
We weren't all just jerking each other off 2 minutes ago.
Yeah.
I can promise you that much.
Just watching Shrek, Dad. Don't worry about it. Yeah. Oh, how the tables
Yikes.
turn, Danny.
Let's say it again.
Oh, how the tables turn. You know?
Yes, they have. But see, once again, I wasn't that crazy growing up. I don't think I really drove any dad crazy out there in high school. I mean, I didn't have a bunch of girlfriends and all this stuff. Like I said, my fun times happened in college. High school, just a normal dude.
Yeah.
Normal dude.
Yeah.
I
Pretty
was
boring.
below normal.
Subnormal.
Less than normal. Yeah. Didn't
Yeah.
do nothing.
But that sounds fun and interesting, man. It does sound exciting. I just missed those. I missed that opportunity.
I'm kind of glad I didn't get laid at all in high school because I have a couple friends that were like players in high school. And now they're like, nobody likes me. I'm like, oh, well, this sucks, man.
You peaked at 17. What can I tell you? It happens.
Yeah.
There are people now you can look back now, especially when you get some years behind high school, and you're like, a few of those people peaked in high school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God bless them.
Not me, baby. I never peaked.
Still on the way to the summit.
That's right.
Yeah, I think I just kind of lucked out and happened upon a girl who was also like as horny as I was at the same time. Because sometimes I'd run into friends who would like find a girlfriend in high school who what they were attracted to, and the girl was attracted to them, but they were on totally two different pages when it came to sexual exploration.
Right.
At that point in their lives, where
Let me guess. Girl, not so much. Guy,
correct.
please give it to me.
Every once in a while, you see the opposite. That did happen occasionally. And that guy usually turned out to be gay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or you have that happen. I have heard stories where it would be the opposite, where the girl really liked sex and dude was just normal. Well, that means she'd be fucking other people, and then will lead to a fight and arguments and all this other stuff. And it's like, dude, she just wanted more than just you.
Yeah. It does happen.
Yes.
Yeah. Crazy time. Yeah, I remember going home on like, because once you got far enough into high school, you could go home on lunch break at my high school, or you could like go to whatever McDonald's and stuff like that. We'd sneak into one of the houses, have sex on the lunch break.
Damn.
I know, it was crazy.
You gotta be
AJ was able to learn something in the afternoon. My brain is clear.
doing a little biology.
Yeah.
Weren't you hungry later, though?
Because you skipped lunch.
Toll's worried about the Salisbury steak.
Yeah.
Well, he didn't really skip lunch. He did eat.
Yeah.
Hey, yo.
Real smorgasbord.
Hey, were you eating pussy in high school?
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Really?
Yeah.
You were super advanced.
Yeah, and the funny thing to me about that, because when I see like nieces and nephews now, like they look very young to me, even at 18.
The idea of high school kids having sex as a grown man is gross.
Yeah.
It's terrifying. Yeah.
Because I lost my virginity right before I turned 15, so I was 14.
yeah.
Damn.
Which sounds crazy. I mean, when I see a 14-year-old now, I'm like,
Like,
ugh,
yeah.
why would they be doing that?
Yeah.
Like, that's so gross. But amongst my friend group, I was not like an early bloomer even. Like I was behind some of my friends who had already started doing
Like,
stuff
yo,
like
we
that.
got straight up molested, bro. What are you talking? You're behind. mind.
Gotta get your cred up.
I don't think children can have sex. I think something else has happened.
Yeah. But it was just, like kids at the pool, 13 years old, like running off into like the timber outside of the pool and doing stuff. And I would just hear about it and be like, I don't think I could handle that. Just crazy stuff. But, I mean, from what young people, me humping the tree, looking at the lady's tits, you know what I'm saying? People are curious.
Hey, I do have a question.
Can't stop it.
Why did you eat pussy the first time? Did she tell you something you saw on a show, or what made you like? That's not a natural thing, especially like high school.
Yeah, I think I had been exposed to porn like pretty early on.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think when I was like 7 or 8,
I'm sitting there thinking of generation gap. It's like porn. It's like, dude, yeah, I'm older, so I didn't have that access as easy as.
Yeah, I remember
AJ's in on the ground floor on that one.
Yeah.
No shit.
Porn.
Yeah, where it was like a friend who was a little, like maybe 1 year older than me when I was probably 7 or 8. He had an older brother who was significantly older, like almost graduating high school. And he had a porn, he had a penis pump, and we used all of it.
Wait, how old were you?
I was like 7 or 8.
7 or 8? What were you doing with the penis pump?
We tried it.
Big dick.
Yeah. We tried it. I mean,
Wow.
it was just one of those things where, because I remember my frame of reference for it of like how it was used. I think was Austin Powers, because Austin Powers came out,
right.
and there was a
One
penis pump in
Swedish-
it.
That's not mine.
Yeah.
This type of thing is your bag.
And that brought it into the world. And I remember whenever
Blame
his
this one on
older
Austin
brother,
Powers.
his older brother wasn't there, we'd sneak into his room and look through his shit, because that's like a younger brother thing to do.
I get the pump first.
Yeah.
Oh, you got it first last time.
Literally exactly what happened. We took the penis pump into the bathroom, pumped that shit up, and at that point, I don't think my penis had ever actually like been hard to my knowledge. So it was just pulling like a soft little penis, like to maximum length,
It's like 2 feet long.
Yeah. I remember it hurt. I was like, damn.
Whoa.
That's when AJ's hair starts falling out.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Stop pumping, AJ.
Yeah. But I guess you didn't have older brothers. Alex, I can't remember, is your brother older?
Yeah, he's a couple years older.
But did you ever do anything like, you know what I'm talking about, of like the sneaking in, like the older brother stuff was always very alluring to me, at least as a younger brother, because it was like more advanced. So I wanted to see what
it was.
up
Yeah,
to.
it was like the tip of the spear. You're like, "Ooh, this is advanced." 2 years. That's a
Yeah.
big difference when you're a kid.
Even like just CDs, things like that. I just wanted
He
to
gets
be
so
into-
mad. I go and try and get his cool stuff and get the fuck out of
Yeah.
here.
And so his older brother had lots of cool stuff.
No kidding.
But yeah, porno mags. I remember we tried the dick pump, and I was like, oh, see if it works.
And at that age, did you have to remember the exact placement to put it back the same way so he didn't get pissed?
Mental picture and be like, and his older brother was like a dick too, so you really had to like make sure everything was right.
You guys didn't touch my penis pump, did you?
no,
All sweaty.
yeah,
You touching my
Giant dicks in your pants.
yeah. Well, I remember it.
Visible
A bunch of
bulges.
8-year-olds with foot-long dicks.
Yeah,
It's longer than their legs.
yeah.
Like, oh, no, we weren't
Yeah.
doing that. Just a dick
Yeah.
flopping out of their shorts.
Yeah. Sometimes I wonder if it had any effect where I'm like, maybe it did. Maybe it helped pull a little extra out. For
Probably
me.
did. You're still pliable at that point.
Yeah.
Wow.
The penis bones haven't set fully.
Exactly
You can get
right.
a little extension on
Haven't
it.
fused yet.
Yeah. But yeah. I remember it was like a see-through one, so you could literally see your penis being like yanked through this
Damn.
tube of air. Yeah.
That's a hell of a suction right there.
Yeah, no, it was strong because you would go like a bike pump.
Yeah.
And it'd fucking get going.
I would have been too afraid. I would have been like, no fucking way.
Nah, I was definitely gullible.
At 8, I would have been putting it out my fucking mouth for sure.
Yeah.
I would be like, oh,
Yeah. But I think, I mean, even
Picking
to this
pubes
day, even to this day, a lot of my friends are older than me.
Yeah.
A lot of the girls I've dated, a lot of the girls I've dated are older than me. Where I think I just always gravitated towards like slightly older kids and stuff. Like I just found whatever they were up to really interesting. Like I wanted to be a big kid, you know.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, I got myself into all sorts of snafus like that. But I'd seen the porno. I don't remember ever seeing eating pussy in those, but you say it wasn't
You just knew what to do? Did she push you down there?
No, she definitely didn't do that. Like I think I just wanted to be in the mix down
Took a
there.
big detour there for this.
Yeah, yeah. Sorry, the penis pump seemed worth bringing up.
I'm just glad we got back.
Yeah. But no, I don't have any memory of her even like suggesting it. I feel like she was sort of shy about it. Like she was like, "Oh, I don't know."
Oh.
You know.
And you was like, fuck that, I'm eating it.
Yeah. Chow time.
Put your steak eating bib on.
Yeah. Like I know it's almost like a trope these days. Like you see in like old movies and stuff about like the smelling the fingers thing. But I remember like the first time I ever fingered a girl, like I was smelling it all day.
Just start smelling your finger. Just walk through traffic.
Yeah.
Just walking through construction sites. Walking up a mountain.
Mr. Magoo, he's smelling his finger.
Giant eye beams.
Goodness.
But I mean, I was just fascinated by the whole thing, you know?
So technically, when they was like, "Oh, I'm never gonna wash my hand again," when people do that, you literally didn't wash your hand.
Yeah. I remember I was like, it kind of smells like taco Doritos. You know, like I had like a little.
That's why she didn't want you to go down there.
Had like a little wang to it. Yeah. Especially during the dry day.
Oh, when you said this is nacho pussy, you meant nacho cheese.
Yeah, cheese with.
Yeah, it's definitely a smell as a young person, even an old person, that is not reproduced or like done
pheromones.
easily. Yeah.
It's like the smell of weed or something where it's unmistakable.
Yes.
You know, it's when you first get that first hit. Off to the races. Yeah, you hooked. You're going back. But yeah, I'm sure I'd seen some porno. I have no doubt that I was terrible at it, but I think I ate pussy from like the first. I think I ate pussy before we had sex. Probably.
Jeez, wow.
Yeah.
You super advanced.
I mean, I did it the first time.
Hell yeah. brother.
For a long
Yeah,
time.
a couple hours.
With two of my friends in the room.
Before you had sex, you ate pussy.
Yeah.
For approximately how long?
I probably 90 minutes. I don't know.
That's how you know it's good.
Because I was very drunk and
Told just down there.
yeah, and I crossed from Disneyland, and the rest of the trip, my friends would go like
Find
this.
your own Disney.
That was a running joke
Yeah.
for the rest. Yeah,
Yeah.
well, yeah.
Yeah. One time I was on an airplane.
Jesus.
They don't really have them anymore, but they used to have just regular magazines, not just the Sky Mall shit. At least one of the planes I was on, because I remember reading the magazine as like a late teenager, and it was talking about eating pussy in it. It was like a Cosmo or one of those magazines,
really?
you know? And it was like, 15 tips to get her there
Yeah.
or something. And then I was like, some good tips in there.
Yeah. I'm gonna.
So I
remember
implemented those
that.
in the eating pussy game.
You really don't see that. Used to be on the cover of every single
Yeah.
Cosmo.
Yeah.
The 8 ways to please your man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Make them
Oh,
bust.
yeah.
There's something about like do the letters or some shit like that.
Yeah.
All that stuff.
That's what I started with, I think, was like, do the ABCs on it. You know what I'm talking about.
Do you blow in it?
Yeah. Then you put the penis pump on it.
Yeah. Pump the sucker up.
Yeah.
Let's see how many PSI it can take.
Yeah, that's right.
I knew a girl that had one of those pump for her.
I've seen
Yeah.
I've seen the screenshots of the thumbnail of the videos, but I've never actually watched them. That's always when I scroll by.
Where they
where
pump
I'm
them
like,
up.
Yeah, where I'm like, I'm not ready for that.
Yeah.
You know?
That's too much.
Yeah, too much.
No thanks.
So was there like a warm up period to eating pussy for you, Danny? Is that where we're getting?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was because in the black community, or at least when I growing up, that wasn't a thing.
Looked down on.
Like I don't know if it was looked down on. It just wasn't a normal thing. It was just I guess it was considered nasty. You don't put your mouth there. I mean, you have sex, but you don't put your mouth there. I don't even think it was a thing. And even the videos I watched, because they were VHS and they were my uncles that were down in the basement, because I think I told the story. He stayed with us. They were fuzzy, bunch of hair. You couldn't see what they were doing. And if they were doing that, it's like I already, watched them have sex. And I had to get out of there before anybody showed up. So I didn't get a chance to really watch a full video.
Yeah, dissect the game tape.
Yeah, really like watch this and what are they doing? So yeah, that whole pussy eating thing was later, and it was the same kind of thing. It was an older girl back right before I went to college, like really young, like I was young, she was older. She was like in her 20s. So I mean, I'm a young 18 or whatever else, and we have been talking. I talked a good game. I had sex and everything else. So it's like, oh, the woman's like, it's like she ain't gonna fuck with me. It's like we just talking shit or whatever. Then she was like, hey, you want to come to my place? And I know she's grown. She had an apartment.
Yeah,
I'm still living with mom and dad, getting ready to go to college. All this other stuff. It's like, oh, you want me to come over? So we over and everything, kissing, and it's like, oh shit, I'm finna fuck this old chick. This 20-year-old, I'm ready for college. This is my fucking moment right here.
Here we go. Is your diploma.
Then she was just like, hey, are you gonna lick it? I'm like, lick what?
Excuse me, ma'am?
It was like, lick what? He was like, we kissing? You want me to lick what? She's like, lick it. And then she was like, pointing at it, like, oh,
the coochie?
That? Like, oh. It's like, I didn't know what I was, I didn't know.
Of course I am.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, sure. Like, who doesn't? Like, right? What you're doing is exactly what happened. Because only thing I'm thinking of, this is nasty. This is not what you're supposed to do or whatever else. And you think the smell is a very distinct thing? The taste for somebody that never tastes, it was not for me. That's not my. That's
no,
not
thank
my
you, madam.
Yeah.
I swear to God, when I touched it, only thing I thought about, you ever like put your tongue on a battery?
That's exactly what I was going to say. Yeah. That's exactly what I was going to say.
Is that what it tastes like for you?
That's the thoughts I was having.
Yeah, it's just like that.
Scared to put your tongue on it? Yeah.
It was not for me. That wasn't my thing. So my first attempt was like, this don't work. And we have been working all day. What the fuck? We work together. This don't work out.
Yeah. There's like it's crazy to me to think about like the lack of sanitary concerns I had about that. Like as you get older, you develop like a refined palate for it where you're like, let's both shower, or whatever.
Let's relax a little bit.
Yeah, exactly.
Slow it down.
You had a procedure.
Yeah, kind of. Where back then it was just, we'd have sex in like the above ground pool in my backyard, like all sort of, where I'm like, above ground pool. I'm like, come on. The chlorine ratio's all off and shit.
It's not good.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, so that was a new one for me. That was not my thing. I like the way Toad just takes a break. He's so comfortable, man.
Yeah, Toad's going to whack off from these sexy stories.
Hey, Sarah, I got something for you when I get home.
Did you warm up into pussy eating as time went on, if you don't mind me asking?
Did I warm up to it?
Yeah.
I think once I hit college, like I said, things got crazy, and it is what it is. It was college, and things happened. And I actually got a chance to watch a full porn video, so I got a chance to see some more examples of what it is, because up until that point, I didn't
He's
really
writing
know.
notes in a page.
And not to mention, then technology started to catch up with sex and everything else too. It wasn't just on VHS. You had more options and everything else. So yes, my ability and my willingness increased the more I saw, and I
broaden your horizons.
Yes, and not to mention that's when I was first introduced to white girls.
Oh shit!
Because back then it was just all black, and that's the neighborhood I grew up in, predominantly black, all black really. Like we might have had one white, two or three white teachers, but no white students in my high school.
Right.
And if we saw white people, that means we were out in the county or the suburbs, and then we were just playing football or something else. So it was never any relationship or anything else like that. So college was the first place that I had.
Then he went to Northern Iowa.
Actually, I took a detour. I went to California first.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. So yes, I had a chance to see different races and like, oh, okay. And then that was a lot easier. And it's what you did. It's kind of like, oh, so you said you drink a little tea before you have a chat. Okay, nice. Okay. So when in Rome, do as Rome.
Yeah.
And it became
You still want me to lick it?
You done your tea?
Yeah. I've been practicing.
Yes. So I did get a little, as you said, a palate for it, and I got accustomed to it. So,
Yeah.
Yes, I became a semi-pro. I wouldn't consider myself a pro,
Yeah.
but I am definitely a semi-pro.
I don't think I'm a pro either, but
You're a pro because you were grandfathered in. You hit that shit early.
I definitely
with
have
no
like my
concern.
journeyman's license on it. I put my hours in.
Yeah.
But I probably could do with, like, I hear that there's actually some pretty good books about, specific shit like that. Not even like the Kama Sutra, but certain books, like I think She Comes First is one.
Really?
That's allegedly pretty good, where I'm like, I could do with a little bit. It never hurts to have more knowledge.
The killing part about it, and like I said, I don't have a very deep knowledge of it. How many different things can you do? It's not.
That's what the book tells.
That's what I wonder that about sex in general.
Yeah.
Frequently, people are like, "Oh yeah, I had the craziest." I'm like, I mean, at a certain point, there's not. What else are you doing?
Yeah. This is from my legendary crash out about my school for sex.
Right.
Yeah. But it was kind of a genuine, thing of being like, surely there's more to learn, because at this point I really have roughly 4 to 7 moves, overall, like positions, moves that I'm like, these are kind of the classics. And
Yeah.
nothing wrong with them, but
Sure.
it's like,
Ethics.
Do you feel you need more?
not for me personally. I guess I worry about the, like, is it too much about me busting my nut?
Well, I
kinda
would
thing.
say. I mean, you guys said you haven't. I would say I have gone pro because I will just go. I'll just go as long as like you tap me out when you're ready.
Wow.
Eating pussy? Or,
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
wow.
commitment right there.
Yeah. Oh, damn. Yeah, I usually go with the eat pussy until they say they want to have sex. That's like
I also went for a long period of time where I never busted from having sex.
I do remember that.
Wow.
Long, relatively.
Yeah.
I mean,
Caused a lot
never
of
as
fights
strong,
to go
but
on.
most of the time I didn't.
See, I'm different in that sense. I'm pretty rigid and routine. I wouldn't say I counted, but I definitely knew the amount that it was time to be done. Like how many licks?
Bro count.
How many licks? does it
Danny
take?
goes, oh, 1,
Yeah.
oh, 2, oh, 3. Penis time.
That's pretty much it. Yes, it is a set time.
The lunch whistle blows. And it's time. Time to go to work. Yeah.
I thought it was just a warm up. You got it all warmed up. You
Yeah.
know I'm willing. Okay, now let's do all say.
Yeah.
Just depends on the person.
Yeah, that's
you
what I
know?
say.
Some
It so depends.
some people aren't into it at all. Some are.
That is true. And we've been.
Some are like never do it, and you're like,
Yeah.
Interestingly, one of the best looking girls I ever hooked up with in high school, and it was just like a few times. She's a couple years older, super popular. Like it was against all odds that this happened, right? She was one of those people where I was like, now is my time to shine. I'm gonna eat her pussy.
I've been doing this for years, honey.
Yeah.
I gotta impress her.
Yes.
I only got 3 moves in the bag and
Yep.
pussy is my go-to.
And I remember I started to work my way down, and she was just like, no, I don't like that. I think it's gross. And I was like, all right.
You're still gonna suck my dick, right?
But I thought it shocked me because I just assumed.
Like, I guess I'll take my hard hat off and clock out.
It feels like the direct inverse of a guy not wanting a blowjob. Where it's like unthinkable, to me.
I don't really like blowjobs that much.
I used to be that way.
What is going on here?
I don't know.
Yeah, I used to basically up until I had like a really good one, I guess.
I mean,
Not to besmirch any blowjobs.
no, it's also it probably comes from a place of where I was a guy that didn't bust having sex. So if you were like, this is a what's the word I'm looking for? Futile effort.
Yeah.
And I feel guilty, sort of.
Right. You're like, this is kind of a Sisyphus lesson.
Yeah.
You're going to push the boulder up
Yeah.
and it's just going to roll right back down.
But I can keep going as long as you want. Anything you want to do, I can keep
Yeah.
going. But we're gonna have to finish in the morning.
Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was someone where it was always like, whatever. But I think that was like high school, early college, where maybe the acumen wasn't at the level or something. But then I ran into a girl that worked at a pawn shop.
Ran into her?
Oh, yeah. And it was literally like the toe curler, like the, you know.
Yeah.
It was pretty crazy.
And wait, so your high school girlfriend didn't do that for you?
No, it definitely like happened. But yeah, it was always sort of a aperitif to the whole thing, a little appetizer. It was never like to completion for me.
Oh.
And that was fine with me, where I was just like, I'm looking to have sex. Like, that's what I'm here for.
Right.
I'm just having a good time.
Yeah, exactly. But then I came to, as we talked about earlier, appreciate the finer things, as time goes on.
By the way, I'm glad I didn't tell my coworkers I have a podcast today.
The sexual awakening.
God damn.
It's gonna be a lot of visits to the fucking bathroom at the job site, though.
Yeah.
Guys gonna get all charged up listening to our sexy talk.
But
I never wanted to know this much about AJ.
Like it depends. It all depends on the girl for me, I guess.
Yeah.
Like if they're into it, I'm into it.
Yes.
If they're not into it, I don't really care. It's
Yeah.
sort of like if there's like if it's just something you feel like you have to do, like don't worry about
Yeah.
it.
Enthusiasm is important.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys are blowing me away. This is so amazing to me. She turning down blowjobs. Now, and the killing part about it, I kind of understand the whole thing. Like, I never had a blowjob before college because once again, mine says dirty. Nobody was willing to do the blowjob, but even with the whole older woman, I not dare ask her because she had her own place and everything else. Like, how is that for me to ask you to blow me when you got your own place, right?
I'm at your house.
And not to mention,
That's right.
I'm
Welcome home.
So it's like, when I went to college, I got my first one. I remember thinking like, oh, that's different. That's nice.
Yeah.
Oh my, that was lovely.
Yeah.
I think I might like that.
Yes.
Yeah, that was definitely something like I wouldn't understand how to turn one down. That's crazy.
I'm not turning them down, but I don't.
You said you don't
Sarah, I'm not turning them down.
Hurt you don't like them, so I'm gonna just help you out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just sounds like a indifference, maybe.
Yeah,
Yeah. And I think that's
Catholic guilt maybe too is involved in
It's
there.
definitely got to be some mental stuff in there. 'Cause
Yeah.
the feel's got to be pretty good.
Being raised, I mean, I was raised by women. I don't know. It's like
Degrading.
this, sort of. Even though it's not, if they
Yeah.
want
Yeah.
to do it.
But you don't feel degraded when you do it.
No, not at all.
no, he never seems degraded when we.
Not once.
Yeah.
By the way, AJ, did you see Alex's story this weekend? You cutting my hair?
Yeah.
With my fat rolls hanging out?
I did
I was
not
like,
notice
man,
the
people
fat
thought we
rolls.
were gay before because of my
Yeah.
gay post.
Yeah.
Now they think it's definite.
Yes. It is true.
Oh, well.
No sleep the haircut.
We don't care. That's right.
In the land of hair, the bald man is the barber.
That's right. He's a hell of a
That's how
barber.
Yeah.
Yeah, it came out decent. Looks like it's aged
Real
all
good.
right. I gave it a-
Got a lot up top. You're not balding either. You're not gonna bald.
I don't know. It's thinner back here than it
Oh,
was.
is it?
yeah.
But now that it's short, it doesn't seem too bad.
If you made it this far, you're in good shape.
Yeah, you're close to 40 though, or 50.
Over. Yeah, 44.
Yeah, you're
God damn.
good.
44 doing a podcast about blowjobs.
Yeah. Hey. The gabagool. It ain't much, but it's an honest living. Yeah. But for me, it seemed almost like how I never liked onions or mushrooms or anything like that when I was a younger man. Mm-hmm. Like if I went to a Chinese restaurant, I would order plain lo mein. Like I would not get any of the vegetables, anything in it.
Okay, yeah.
Just the lo mein and the
Some
meat.
noodles.
Yeah.
yeah.
Where your palate changes over time.
That's true.
And the blowjob is sweet because it's just zero work.
Yeah. I should say I hate blowjobs, but I will only do anal.
Yeah.
That's my one picadillo.
Yeah.
Yes.
One caveat.
Yep. A little bugaboo.
Yeah. But yeah, have you?
I don't hate
I'm
blowjobs.
learning a lot.
Yeah.
I thought I was done learning. I am not.
You're never done learning, Danny.
Not on this
Not
podcast.
on this podcast.
Wow. We're a science podcast.
Yeah.
Danny.
Yeah.
Put us
Sexual
under
science.
educational.
Yeah. Yeah.
I do find it weird about babies though, and babies statistics. Give me a second, so I'm getting there.
Give you a second.
Proceed.
Will do.
With the whole baby thing, people are super excited to have babies, which I understand. You want to have a baby, the first thing you want to do is like, hey, you
I
want
disagree, but continue.
let me rephrase that. Most people are happy to have babies. They're super excited.
I am very happy now, by the way.
They want you to hold their baby and everything else. Just like that is so crazy because there's nothing else that comes out of a person's body that you're super excited to let other people see and visit and hold. Like I know it's a human. I get with the whole
I got
thing.
a kidney stone in my room. I can go grab it.
Yeah, gross.
I go grab.
But it's still just one of those things that it's still something that came out of your body. I know it's a human, I know it's a baby, and I know it's just socially okay, but it's still at the root of it, that came out of you.
Yeah.
And you want me to hold it and touch it and kiss it. Like, that's gross.
Oh.
I think babies are gross. I'm not a big baby guy myself. One, because I'm a big dude, I always feel like I'm gonna break them. I don't want to hold babies. Then two, like when you really think about it, it came out of you. I don't want to touch the thing that came out of you.
Did you feel that way about your own babies?
Kind of.
For a couple minutes.
Yeah.
But then the love, kind of overtook. Okay, yeah, I know it came out of there, but all right, I'm good.
I warmed up.
Have you washed it yet?
Yeah.
I just went around smelling my baby because I had that smell on. Smelling my baby's head. Has that unmistakable smell. Why you always smelling the baby head? Because it smells like pussy.
Very
You should
concentrated.
write that down.
That was like AJ's smelling fingers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's AJ's joke. He smelled baby heads. You go around smelling baby heads. Why you do that? AJ smells like pussy.
I think it's creepier since I don't have a baby.
Yeah, that is.
That's problematic.
You have to wait on that one.
When I first started working this job, doing the electrician apprenticeship, I wasn't very good at it. Still am not. So in turn, I got called a gay retard quite a bit, right? You know, as you do. Now that a lot of the guys are listening to it, they don't really call me that anymore, and I worry that's because they think I'm gay and retarded.
Oh man, this guy really is getting retarded.
Where you like feel bad and can't say it anymore.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
you don't call actual ones that.
Oh man.
You know. Yeah.
You have your fancy list today, AJ?
I got all sorts of stuff here.
Yeah, what we got? We can get away from
Yeah.
sex.
We'll try.
Yeah.
Although I do enjoy the conversation when I'm learning stuff, that's for sure. I learn a lot about you guys on these podcasts.
It's a lot of coming of age stuff. It's interesting
Yeah,
for
it
people.
is for sure.
Okay, got caught. BJ talked about that.
You gonna talk about blowjobs?
Oh, I did have a note about because last night when I was falling asleep, I thought of that blowjob story, and I was like, oh, I haven't thought about that in a long time. And I was like, oh, if it comes up,
And we just walked into it.
yeah. And it works that way sometimes. This is kind of more in the sciencey realm, but surely you all have experienced. I just call it time elasticity, but I don't know if there's a better term for it. Where, like, certain mornings I'll wake up same exact time I do every day of the week to go to work, 5 whatever a.m. And some mornings, despite me feeling like I'm moving at the exact same pace, if not rushing, I'm somehow like running later than a different day. And then like today was a day where it feels like I should be running behind, like I'm moving slow. But every time I looked at the clock, I was actually way earlier and faster than I actually thought I was. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Does
You know
that happen to
they-
you? What is this? Like, what causes this?
Well, they've said, I've read that if you feel like time is moving faster or slower, it is. Because it's only your experience of it, essentially. So it's like,
Interesting.
basically, if you feel like time is going by really fast, it is.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's deep.
Because that's what you're feeling, and you're the only person experiencing time for yourself.
The secret is to harness it somehow.
I don't know if that's possible, but like, they say time flies when you're having fun, and it's like the truth. And when you're fucking miserable and want shit to end, like I remember a 45-minute flight or whatever, sitting next to a toilet on a tiny airplane. I was like, God, kill me, please. And it seemed like 12 and a half hours somehow.
Yeah. I just notice it a lot, like getting ready in the morning sometimes.
Yeah.
Where everything is exactly the same, but somehow everything is taking me twice as long, it seems like, even though it doesn't feel like it. Like I'm going about it the exact same way. It's weird to me.
I agree.
Yeah. I don't know. It's
fucking
just,
weird.
It's just something that has been on my mind lately where I'm like, how can I bottle how today was of like running ahead? Like get that somehow into my mind's timeline.
It's one of those
every day.
If you just think about it, because I just saw another thing. They
I'd
were
never be
talking
late to
about
anything again.
a study about luck, and they said people that believe they had a study with a bunch of people that believe they're lucky, and a bunch of people that believe they're unlucky. And now I'm not going to remember how to describe any part of this fucking study. But basically, the people that believed they were lucky were fucking lucky. And the people that believed they were unlucky were unlucky. And it's like, are they lucky and unlucky, or does it just correlate because that's what they believe? So you're forcing it to happen, essentially. Because it's like that study where they said whether or not somebody thinking about something can affect the outcome.
Oh, yeah.
So like the coin flip test.
It's like the observer effect.
Yeah,
or
the
whatever.
coin flip test where if you're like, think about it and try to make it heads the whole time. And when people did that, it was like 98% of the time, there were heads more of the time. So it did, it worked. I don't know.
It
My
pushed
wife
the
would give me a
average up.
blowjob. My wife would give me a blowjob.
It would work.
Yeah. I want it to be heads every day.
But I felt that way. I mean, even like looking for jobs recently, I didn't feel I had some retirement money. I was concerned about it, but not that concerned about it. I didn't feel that worried about it because I've been in my old job for so long. And I was like, I don't think people see 11 years on a fucking job application that often.
Yeah.
So I think this is probably going to be fine. Yeah. And 6 weeks later, I've started a new job that I got 2 weeks ago. You know?
Yeah.
Goddamn.
So
Yeah, I think it
Who
is
knows?
definitely something to say about positive thinking. That is a big push.
even with time.
Yeah. Some kind of like manifestation type thing that you can sort of actually move around those particles of your life in some type of way. Because even that, like some days will just be where, you knock over the coffee you just poured, you fucking back into the, Fiat parked behind you and drive off, like whatever, you do all these things. Hypothetically, whatever.
You're the guy.
Yeah. Where all these things are going wrong. And I'm like, am I compounding this by being frustrated at the last thing that happened?
Yes.
Or is it all just like not going my way today?
Yeah.
And it's already in front of me, almost like the scroll on your phone, where is it already loaded for me?
Yeah.
And I'm just stepping into
just
every
going
one of
through it.
the potholes.
I think yes and yes. Both
Yeah.
are
Yeah.
true.
Possibly.
I think so.
Because my new tact is when I'm like feeling that way and getting upset at a bunch of shit. Because eventually it's like the thing that is the smallest of the bunch. That is the thing I'm going to crash out the hardest about. I'll stop myself and be like, what are you actually mad about? And then when I do that, I just get angrier and go about my day.
This is why I love this podcast. We can hear AJ talk in one breath about eating pussy and then talk about space-time continuum.
That's right.
That is a big-ass swing. Wow, so deep. So deep.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
It's a lot to learn here.
It all is very important in life.
Yeah.
It is. I saw a
Sometimes
thing-
you lick it. Sometimes it licks you.
There you go. There you go.
and sometimes you say no thanks. Not today.
Yeah, that's it. My neck hurts.
Yep.
I tweaked my back at work. I can't do ties. Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's just fascinating stuff. Like, not to bring it up because I bring it up all the time, but but after Dave died, like just life is like even after Toll's haircut, after Alex had to dip out and stuff, I was just talking about that. Just all of it. It makes you think about all this shit where not only these day-to-day things, but all the things that had to happen, all the choices I had to make to lead me to being in this living room recording a podcast right now, where all those little dominoes of like, if I didn't take this job that led me to Des Moines, I probably would have never started stand-up. If I never started stand-up, I don't meet you guys or Dave. You know what I mean? Like all those things, and all those things had huge impacts on my life.
That I think about every day. And I think a lot of that has to do with age. I find out the older I get, and you know, the worst is my father-in-law. Not the worst, but he was one that he's like going to be celebrating his 80th birthday coming up soon. And most of the time we're doing family functions, he always talks about, well, I'm not going to be here for long. And when I do, and like kind of giving us a roadmap of stuff we should be doing or whatever else. It's just like, why is he always such a downer?
Yeah.
And now that I'm 51, I come to the realization that, you know, I'm not, you know, immortal. And yes, I'm more than halfway done with my life because every time I look at Facebook, I see people dying at like 70 and 65. And like, it's not that far away. So yes, you do look at life a little different. And I do my best to try and enjoy it, think about a lot of those different things. But yes, it definitely becomes more in the frontal part of your brain when you're, you know, you had a dad through the older you get and everything else for sure.
It's real annoying.
Yeah. I thought a lot about that shit.
Can I not stop about thinking about my impending death for 5 minutes?
Yeah. Well, even like just looking in the mirror, you know, like I started to have like the little gray hairs on the chin form. And I've heard people say it my whole life, like older people, even my dad and mom, where they're like, I still feel like the person I was as a kid, but like the vessel has changed. And that's totally true. You're like, how am I this person now? I feel like I didn't get enough time where I was before. You know, you wish it was just longer. The part where you were younger was longer somehow. But when you're young, you don't want any of that. You want to be older the whole time.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you fight so hard that I want to be older. Then you get older, like, damn.
Why did I want this?
Yeah.
Like Billy Madison, don't you ever say that.
Yeah.
You enjoy this.
Yes.
I want to go to hike school.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, even now, like when you look at your pictures, like you look at a picture of you from 10 years ago, completely different.
Yeah.
Like, man, I am old. I am older.
Yeah.
You go, that's not the same person.
Yeah.
That was me.
Right.
That isn't me now. That is not the same human being.
Yeah. I think about all the time if I would get along with like the 10 years ago version of me.
Right.
You know? I'm like, I think we would find common ground eventually, probably. But yeah, like would the younger me even listen to me when I tried to explain anything I understood now? Probably not.
No.
I mean,
Yeah.
Shut up, old man.
so there's like no way to cheat it, even if you had that time machine, you know, like because people gave you that advice your whole life anyway. Of like it goes by fast or this or that, and I don't know.
Yeah, one piece of advice people told me, and I turned my nose up at it, like enjoy your kids. They're gonna grow up fast.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh yeah, whatever. I'm still buying diapers and fucking getting formula. They ain't growing up fast enough.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, empty nest. All my kids are gone. It's like, wow. And it does get quiet around the house. That is something that I look forward to. Oh, I can't wait for it to be quiet. It's too much commotion.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, you're sitting there one Saturday and no games to go to, no practices to take to anybody. It's just quiet, just me and the wife.
Then your kid comes over to visit and you like throw a parade for him. You're like, this is the best day of my life. Yay!
What do you want? We going out and buy whatever you want to eat.
Right.
Setting up a 4-course meal. Like, I just stopped over to pick up my mail.
Yeah.
Just,
No, sit down. Come on.
Yeah.
You're like, oh my God, I become that lame old person.
Yeah.
That's what having kids though. That perspective change.
Oh, I'm sure.
You know, just thinking about myself dying. Now I'm thinking about 2 little kids dying. I'm like, oh my God.
Or just
They're
the
not-
fact. Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
I would say just the fact that they're also going to have to live their whole life too, and at some point without you. Mm-hmm. You know, that's weird to think
It's
about.
fucked up.
Yeah, and every person before had to do that too. You
Yep.
know? That's like the only thing that
I always
gives me
think-
comfort is
yeah.
that every person before me had to die. So
Right.
I'll likely do. You know, I'm gonna have to do it too.
It's starting to look like I am also going to die.
Yes.
Which I don't think is right.
Because in my head, it almost feels like it's only because it is only me that will die as me. I
Well,
guess.
Yeah.
But yeah,
World
I'm like,
keeps going.
That's what they said. You start thinking. I said on the podcast before, where you're like, well, actually, in my experience, I never die.
Yeah.
Only other people die. So I don't think I'm going to.
Yeah.
You know?
It's looking good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So far.
Undefeated.
It's coming
so
up tall
far,
right now.
Yeah. So far, it only happens to other people, which is nice.
Yeah.
Kind of bumming me out. Hey, any more of those get eating jokes, AJ?
All right.
Oh shit.
What else I got?
That was a good conversation indeed, but man, yeah, that does get heavy real quick.
Yeah. Welcome to my fucking brain, Danny.
Yeah.
Oh, I saw, we were talking about animal videos earlier. I keep seeing this one comes up in my feed. It's of a primatologist, you know, like what's her name? Who was the
Jane Goodall.
Goodall.
yeah, like one of those types.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And this guy's out in the forest, like studying orangutan. And this big one that he was buddies with for years just put his arm around him one day and wouldn't let go of him for 3 hours. He just hung on him, and the guy was terrible. He couldn't fight.
Yeah.
Then the orangutan would just pop his head.
Yeah.
So the thing is just hanging his giant arm around him and like whacking him in the head. And he's just sweating and absolutely exhausted for 3 hours. I'm like, that's the worst thing I've ever heard. Just be in the clutches of an animal just fucking around with you.
Yeah.
It's like, if you're cool, I'll let you live. And I'll let you know when I'm done with you.
Yeah.
Wow.
And the guy was just exhausted, just getting harangued by an orangutan.
Yikes.
Oh, I saw it. I'm like, I don't think I can sleep tonight thinking about that concept.
Yeah, that's
New fear.
that's crazy. But they grow those connections with those animals. Think they're like
Yeah.
no. And it was one lady. Is that the one who has the chimpanzees? The Lane lady. Lane Goodall?
She was the
She worked with
gorillas.
chimpanzees.
Yeah.
Gorillas. Well, I remember there was some white lady, blonde lady, wore like a tan suit, but she would always
Always
be
the tan
hanging them
suit.
and in the cage, and they'd be like cool with her. It's like, wow, that's crazy as hell. Then you hear a story about some pet chimpanzee that ripped some lady's face off.
Yeah.
They had to glue her nose back on. She looked like a Picasso picture all of a sudden. Like,
Yeah.
Jesus. You guys want to be friends with those? They can turn on you. You never know when.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's too much for me.
And they're not going to write like a mean Facebook post about you. They're going to rip your fucking
Yeah,
face
they're going to
off.
bite your nose off.
Yeah, I didn't know a chimpanzee could be that vicious until that story came out.
Oh, yeah.
Like, they look so friendly. Like, oh, that'd be cool as a pet. You put a diaper on, you put them in a little outfit, and they just walk
Yeah.
around and hug people. Like, nah, those things are vicious. Man.
Until they hit puberty, and then they bite your fingers off.
Yes.
Rip your ears off.
Yeah. From what I've heard, they'll do like vicious things. Like they'll rip your fucking balls off.
Yeah.
They'll do like cruel things.
Yeah, they just rip you apart.
Chimpanzees?
Yeah.
Yeah, they will just literally rip your body apart.
It's not just like killing you. It's like, like brutalizing.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Crazy shit. Not all chimpanzees.
They almost immediately go to genital mutilation.
Oh, God.
Really?
Yeah.
That's crazy. All right, I know what I don't want for Christmas.
God damn.
But those little bitty squirrel monkeys are cute. Those
Oh,
little,
yeah.
little
Oh,
tiny
yeah.
ones or whatever. That
Yeah, they're not going to
fly
bite your
around.
balls off.
Yeah.
No, they're just.
They'll like steal your wallet or something.
Hey, you know those one videos? I don't know where the people at. They got to be in China somewhere.
I think
But
like Thailand or maybe somewhere in Southeast
they're
Asia.
always feeding them fruits and food and stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
And then people will go mess with them and push them in water, or like the monkeys turn around, like make a weird face. Like, why y'all mess with those monkeys, dude? They're gonna mess you up, and there'd be a ton of them everywhere, just taking stuff and eating food and
people be like tourists out walking around, and then like, the whole gang of them comes, just starts grabbing bags and phones and food and just marauding around the village.
They're smart.
I saw a monkey that stole a lady's hot coffee and then spilled the hot coffee on its balls and freaked out and then went and hit the lady.
Now that's a nature
It
documentary.
was funny. Yeah. And he takes her coffee and then he like tries to drink it and it spills. He's sitting and it spills on his balls and he's like, ah! And then he runs over and it's like, amazing.
Even in other species, the ball injury is always hilarious.
Yep.
Hot coffee on the balls.
yeah.
God damn. Well, I think that's about as good an ending as anyone could ever possibly hope for. We covered a lot of ground tonight, boys. A lot of ground.
Yeah, 90% of it about AJ teaching us how to eat pussy.
Yep. Penis pumps, all sorts of stuff.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Life, death, penis pumps.
Yeah.
There's a lot going on.
I am glad this is recorded. I'm gonna go back and take notes.
You have any shows coming up, Danny? Your improv show, I guess, right?
What do we get him on?
Give me a topic.
Plants.
Oh yeah, house plants. Don't say house plants. Whatever you do.
Well, you know what? I'm gonna go home tonight and write on it.
You're gonna have you better come up at 5 minutes tomorrow night on house plants.
Tomorrow night I'll be at Beachwoods and I will share a very interesting story that took place Sunday.
Oh yeah, we didn't even get into it.
Well, it's nothing to get into, but tune in. I'll definitely share with you at Beachwood. Other than that, I have some shows later on in June. I know I'm down at the Beachwood on the 15th, I want to say. And then the 16th, I'll be in Omaha doing that improv comedy show. All
right.
Looking forward to. And other than that, end of this month, be ready. I have my open bar comedy special coming out.
Oh,
nice.
Check that out.
Yeah, it was a good time. So I hope it turns out on tape the same way it was when I was there. So
Yeah, what was the title of it? It was good.
I can't swim,
I can't swim.
which is a fact. I can't swim.
I can't swim.
Yeah, I'm just being honest. Hopefully that's what comes across in my special, that I'm just being honest with things I'm saying. That's all.
Yeah.
Everything is rooted in some reality for me. So, and if you guys haven't done it, if anybody's interested, no matter if we're talking about Alex, AJ, Sam, Toe, sign up for that Colorado Springs Comedy Festival. It was really cool and really good people, man.
Nice.
And that created some cool opportunities, met a lot of cool people. So,
Hell yeah.
yeah.
Black Cat Ice Cream, downtown and Valley Junction.
we're still there.
Venmo Tobo Cop, ever present, ever important. Sam, you got shows coming up, big dog?
The weekend of May 22nd and 23rd, I will be hosting for Jeremiah Watkins at the Funny Bone.
There you go.
Nice.
Des Moines Funny Bone, check it out. Yeah, I don't got anything.
Yeah, Everly's
Thursday.
school concert Thursday.
There we go.
6:30.
Check it out. Yep. Check it out. Oh, and patreon.com/NoSleepDSM. Like and subscribe on the stuff. Review us positively, please.
For once.
For once. And I think that'll be just about it, folks. No Sleep the Podcast. AJ Simmons. I tip my fedora to you.
Joel McGrain.
Danny T, guest number 1, baby.
Ice Cream King of Des Moines, Alex Carter. See you next time, folks.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Fucking AJ, Toll and Alex. They're fucking hilarious.
This is a certified hood classic. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.